Hey foodies, welcome to another video, and today's video we are trying Jamaican style peppered shrimp. As always, I've never done most of these stuff before, so this is my first try. So follow along. I'm gonna show you all the ingredients and we're gonna try it in the end.
All right, so as always, before you cook anything, you need to make sure that you clean it properly. So I devein the shrimp. The shrimp I got was headless. It's supposed to be the one with head, but the Mexican store I went to, they didn't have the one with the head. And I did not feel like driving to the Asian store. So I deveined them, rinse them with some lemon water before, doing anything with them. So here we go. All right. That was like $12 worth of shrimp. All right. So now we are at a different angle. So I am using Old Bay. That was 2 teaspoons. And this is my Mr. Tony. I had like a packet of the Jamaican fish seasoning. For whatever reason, I couldn't find it. And we don't cook fish that often. So I don't know. So I used a Mr. Tony. That's like my all-purpose seasoning, for the shrimp. All right, I'm adding a little bit more Old Bay because it just didn't look like it was going to have the perfect taste. So I just add a little bit more of that. Keep on stirring. Make sure all them bad boys get a little bit of the seasoning. And normally when I buy those habanero peppers, right, they don't be giving the kick that I want, but it was stifling. But yeah, they turned out to be a good batch because I don't have access to Scotch bonnet where I live. Now that's me trying to test if the oil was hot enough. You're supposed to do it on medium heat. So I'm starting off with my thyme and scallion. Making sure that all the seasoning is in the pot. Now I'm adding my onions. I have yellow onion and red onion. I don't know why they call it red onion, but to me that color is purple. So I'm adding my onions and some pimento seeds. We're trying to be as authentic to the Jamaican culture as possible, living somewhere else. And I cut up about, I'm gonna say 4 habanero peppers, seed and all. Oh God, my tongue just tied. All right, and now I'm adding my shrimp. I did leave a few of the big ones in there. So yeah, I did leave a few of the big ones in there because I was gonna use them, before I changed my mind. I don't know why I didn't just dump everything in there instead of trying to put it in little by little, but dump all the juices and the sauce in the pan. Now, if you know, this is my favorite pot to cook with. It was a gift. Like, it just gives bougie the fact that you can take the handle off and put it back on. But let's get back to talking about my shrimp. So yeah, we're gonna stir it. It's on medium heat. I will always say keep it on medium heat. We're not trying to overcook them. We don't want them to be undercooked or overcooked because when you overcook them, they have this like chewy taste, like bubblegum. I wouldn't really say bubblegum, but like it has this weird rubber texture in your mouth. So medium heat, stir it consistently over and over until we're satisfied. And for fun fact, every time I cut up the video, I look at the timer or the clock behind, and it shows how long it took me to go back to stir the pot. So the first one was a minute, and we're gonna see. I think the next one gonna jump to 17 minutes. So, it's kind of like a timer if you're face or if you're focusing on something other than the shrimp. All right, so now this one is 3:17, so another time jump, and now everything looks cooked. Now everything looks ready. And as I said before, we don't want to overcook it so the shrimp are very chewy. So turn the stove off, give it a little final stir. You can still see some of them big ones in there. All right, and now we're gonna plate it and we gonna try the food. Well, not food or snack, because shrimp is a snack. And now we're gonna plate it. Trying to get some of the big ones in there.
And we're back. It's all done. This is what we have. Now, first, I bought these and they were too big. It wasn't given. So I went back to the store and I got the smaller one. So now we're going to try it. I should have had a glass of water or something, but you know what? We're going to just dug it out. Okay. It's good. Spicy. Once you see the dance, it means I'm satisfied. All right, so I'm going to give this a 10. You can't go wrong with seafood. So this one is a 10. Come on now. Like, share, and subscribe. I'm going to put everything that I use in the description below. It's a pleasure. Until next week. Bye, foodies.